Starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Bass in your face. Bass in your face.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to an impromptu version of Uncommon Sense with Hossein Negron. Now, the reason why I decided to go live today, to give you my thoughts regarding the fact that Charlie Kirk was deleted. Now, in all fairness, I have never heard about him until his demise came to being. But one thing I have noticed there have been a lot of people celebrating deletion, and that's troublesome. Okay, now in all fairness, I've never heard him speak. I never saw him, so I have no opinion either way. Okay. However, we must not forget the fact that he was deleted in front of his wife and his children, and as a result, his wife is now a single mother, and their children, who are now toddlers, uh, are going grow up without the presence of their father. But what we can do instead of celebrating a person's demise, if a person have done evil things or the person acted in a evil way, we can mourn the fact that the person took evil steps or said evil things. But as a Christian, we should mourn about each person's passing. Now, in Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 11, clearly says, "As I live, says the Lord God, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his way and live." Now, I don't know whether he was racist or not. I don't know what was his political theory, you know, upbringing or not. All I know about him that he held conservative views and he portrayed himself as a Christian. Whether he was or he was not, we will not know until Judgment Day. Okay. Also in Proverbs chapter 24, verses 17 to 19 says, "Do not rejoice when your enemies fail. Do not let your heart be glad when they stumble. The Lord will see and be displeased and turn his anger from them." This passage discourages a celebration of an enemy's downfall, indicating that the Lord is not pleased with such rejoicing. One thing we have to bear in mind is that our ways are not God's ways, and his wisdom is not our wisdom all the time. And we must not forget that the sun shines on the wicked and the just. Also, the rain comes on the wicked and the just as well. So, I do not know. Like I said, I do not know. I'm not going to make a judgment other than let us lift up the family in prayer that the Lord heals whatever scars that affected them. Now, of course, there have been some judgment made regarding Christians, how fake we are, how We tend to be holy, but we're not holy. I am not going to lie. There are Christians out. There are people who proclaiming themselves to be Christians, but their life does not give testimony to their actions. It does not take away the fact that the message of the good news is good news. Okay. And it does not take away the fact that there are people who are sincerely trying to live as the Bible teaches us, as we understand what is the good news, which is God's love and salvation extended to all who will believe. So I cannot account for what other people say. I cannot account for other people who give a improper witness. I am accountable to myself. And only myself. And I know as a Christian, I do my best to try to live as faithfully to the gospel as possible. And it's a pertaining to Kevin Samuels. I have watched some of his content, and to be perfectly honest, I have disagreed a great deal with what he said. One of the biggest areas of disagreement is that he put a lot of emphasis on women to change and women to be accountable for their actions. With all due respect, each individual must be accountable to one's own actions, whether it be male or female. Okay, and if we make more choices in our lives, we should be mature enough to admit we're wrong and try to do better. And unfortunately, with some people, accountability is like kryptonite. So I have resisted a long time to enter my comments, but I just wanted to express my point of view. Again, when it comes to Charlie Kirk, I never knew him. I never heard anything about him. And unfortunately, even if I watch his content now, he's not alive to to give up to give a response. So let us just take this as a learning experience regarding the fact that we as content creators, we need to be mindful that our words have actions and what we say bring consequences. Some of them good and some of them bad. So let us be mindful of what we say or do. That's all I'm going to say about it. I'm going to ask if you have not done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. Set set the bell notification to all. So therefore, whenever I do produce content, you have the opportunity to catch it live or catch it on the playback. I will be on later tonight talking about how to deal with disappointments. I'll be live 10:30 tonight Eastern Standard Time. So we will discuss it and I hope that you will participate. So with that being said, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Stay blessed and be well and peace.